Alright, working on the rear clutch assembly, should be. Looking through all the different replacement rings and such. And this is a steel, and it came out of that groove right there. This is Teflon, I assume. Split ring. It came out of that one right there. Now, I can only find two rings that are of the appropriate size to fit in there, and they're slightly different design, and they're both the same. I hope that's right, because I'm not finding anything in all the kit that I have here for something that matches close enough. All these are too big. That one's too big. There's no steel rings in here at all. This is all Teflon stuff. So, anyways, just making a note here. So, if things don't work like they're supposed to when I put it all back together, I can maybe reference it. Other than that, I got the seals on this piston. There's one on the inside and one on the outside. Made sure to put the new ones on in the same orientation as the old ones. The inside one probably wouldn't fit upside down. The outside probably would, but anyway, so I still made sure that's correct. A little check valve there. Made sure that that's free. Also, let's see what else. Clean all this stuff up. And made sure to clean. There's fluid can go through there, down through these holes here. There's 4 holes right here that feed into that right in there. Made sure to blow all those out real good. All kinds of little holes around the outside edge also. That's staged at different levels, and made sure to clean all those. That's about it. Oh, gonna put it all back together now. Go off to the next one. Talk to you. Alright, so during assembly, or during disassembly, I noticed that there's this thin nylon, I guess, ring that goes all the way around on the inside, underneath the wavy ring and above the plate. 99% sure that's where it came from. Putting it back in that position, I do not see that listed in the blow up of the manual I have here. So another one of those things, if things aren't like I expect or don't work like they should, then maybe that's it. Oh wait, spacer. Oh wait, it says a spacer. Okay, I'm gonna have to read this again because I missed something. But anyways, there's a spacer there. Anyways, okay, that answers the question. Duh. Later. Alright, starting on the planetary gear train. So I'm looking at doing that measurement right there, and it's saying it can't be less than 0.05 or more than 0.048. Looking at it right now, let me set this down for a second here. Sorry about that, I gotta get my gauge out. Gauge, checked it before, and it was, so we got a 20 and a 25 here, should make it 45, and 45 does not fit through there, and this is the smallest one I have is I think an 8. It's kind of faded. I can't tell. I got a 10. The next one down below the 10. You can't see it because I'm not showing it to you. That one there is an 8. It goes in there really easily. So definitely within the specs of what's in the book, so I don't have to change out of shims or anything like that. We'll see what's next later. All right, so up here it talks about a number 3 thrust washer from the forward end of the output shaft. Well, I figured it out. That is this right here. There's a washer, which is just steel. There's anything special about that. And there's this one here, which has got a groove in it. Not sure how good or bad it is. It looks like a fair amount of surface has been coming off of it. I don't know if it's copper washer, and then anyways, that don't really matter, but that was it. So I gotta figure out whether it goes that way or if it goes the other way, because I didn't pay attention when I took it apart. In fact, it probably fell out. Actually, come to think of it, I did take a picture of that. I'll have to look at that. But anyways, that's the number 3 washer right there. Cool. All right, so I'm doing this to record how I'm taking the thing apart. So let's see if I can do this without dropping shit everywhere. This is that number 3 washer, thrust washer, and then there's a washer. I've already taken the clip off, the clip on the end of the shaft. You can see there's a groove right there. And to get that off, put these in the container. Next step says, flip over and take the shaft out. Alright, so taking the shaft out, set it over here. Now I can take the inside out. Just do this real quick. Slide this over here. This one comes off, flips over there. There's a thrust washer right there that has tabs. The tabs hold it in place. That, I assume, there's 3 square, okay, 3 square holes that fits into. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that's it. Oh, is there something else? There's something there. Oh, there's a clip there. I got to take the clip off still, I think. Can't quite see where that's at, but anyways, I take this off. And that is, I think they call that the annular gear, sun gear. That's the sun gear. Anyways, so that's going to come out in a second. This is the inner one, and there's a thrust washer there. Set that there for the moment. That planetary gear comes out. Maybe this is the annular gear. Anyways, and there is another thrust washer on the inside of that. That doesn't want to come off of there. Anyways, goes off of there, goes in there, and I can feel that needs to be, we'll see. I can feel a ridge. It could just be, yeah, there's a little bit of a ridge there. So, okay. Got to look at these real closely, but so far I don't see anything damaged on it. Get a better light going on here. No slop. So, you know, there's a little bit of slop this way, but as far as you can't rotate it at all, so it's very secure on the shaft. And again, some polish, but I don't see any chipping yet. I'll get this in a better light so I can see it better. But so far that looks pretty good. None of these pins are falling out. That's good. All right, slide that over a little bit. Get this one here. This one here. I'm not sure how that was coming out there. So this one has 3. This one has 4 connectors. This one has 3. Are these two the same? These two look to be the same. 3. Both appear to be the same size, so that's good. Makes it easier. This. Oh, and that falls right out. Well, that's good. Okay, that made it easy. I don't see a washer in here. Oh, there's a washer right there. Okay, so there's a washer there. That's a big flat steel washer. Doesn't have a ridge, so that's good. See a little heat there. I assume that's from being used rather than production, but I don't know for sure. And then looking at this, similar. All right. There's any chips in it so far. That's pretty good. The shaft doesn't show anything there either. All right, so that looks pretty good too. I'll just slip this back together here. And this is a 3-pin, 3 gear. Not seeing any damage there. Again, gotta get a better light and look at it better. But the gear on the shaft slides side to side, but not rotational, so it doesn't wobble on the shaft any. So that's good. All right, I'll have to read up on the next step for those. Looks like I need to replace these though. Probably need to mic those to see how bad they are. Anyways, so yeah, that's where we're at with all of that part. For the moment, more to come later. Alright, so if I'm looking at this correctly, and I'm looking at the right thing here, intermediate shaft thrust plate on shaft pilot hub. I'm assuming they're talking about this. It's a range from 60 to 63. So looking at this one here, we're right at about, each one of those notches is 25, so 61 for this one at one spot. So, all right, anyways, I'm gonna check the rest of them out. See if any of them are shitty. Later. All right, just a little update here. Got the case apart, cleaned. Finally got the low reverse band out. Inspected on the overrun clutch. I'm presuming that's what that's called. Everything looks pretty good there. I went ahead and scuffed that up with a scouring pad just to kind of clean up a little bit that surface down there. I don't know if it works. If I have a problem, I have a problem. Too late now. Anyways, got new seals on this. This is the reverse servo. This is the kickdown servo. New seals on that. Now this came with 2 steel rings originally. One on this one here and one on that one there. The kit did not come with one. This is a nylon ring. I'm assuming it's the correct one, and I don't see any instructions in anything that say use this instead of that, so that's the only thing I could see that fits. Anyway, so, and a nylon one there also. So that one that was appropriately spaced. All right, so starting the reassembly of some of these things. Following the instructions. So everything, I mean, looks pretty good. Don't feel any scoring in there. A little bit of a wave. I don't know if that's going to be an issue or not. Same with over here. No scoring, just a little bit of a wave. So kind of weird. Anyways, actually there's a little bit of something there. I'll have to inspect that a little bit more. I don't know if that can be honed out or not. Anyways, I will be back. Alright, a little update. Started putting everything back together. And put the case up, clean up. Got the rear pump housing on. Just notice there's some pitting there. Gotta look into that. Might have to replace that. Anyways, get all that put back together, got the band figured out, but this sun gear has got some dings in it. I don't know if you can see that or not. Is that side or the other side? That was it. Anyways, it's got some chips in it. There you go, you can see it now. All the way around. The gear itself looked okay. Didn't see anything wrong with any of the teeth on those. Similar with the other outside gear. I don't see any funky wear on any of that stuff. So hopefully I just need the sun gear itself. And although these spec out right at 61 thou, I'm going to see about replacing these also. I think that the minimum spec was at 61 to 63. And then in addition to that, this thrust washer here, this one here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but anyways, it's been beat up, got a bit of a concave edge to it, and it's got a chip out of it right there. So get one of these. I think there's another one too, but I gotta find it because I don't know exactly where it goes. Anyways, so that's where I'm at with it. I'm basically at a standstill until I can get some parts ordered. So that's it for today. Later.